These are the Tarn gorges, Europe's longest and deepest canyon, with cliffs plunging 600 meters in parts. It's a place now recognized as a World Heritage of Humanity site. 40 million years ago, the parting sea left behind a layer of limestone. As the earth shifted, this limestone formed a plateau through which the River Tarn carved its path at a rate of 2 centimeters per century. Then came mankind and a whole host of myths, like in this medieval city, which bears the name of a princess. It's said that Sainte-Enimie cured leprosy with the healing powers of the river.
The water is good for the skin, and it protects from certain diseases. It's now become a legend.
It's perhaps the copper sulfate which gives the source de Bieul its miraculous virtues, but it definitely gives the river these turquoise hues. In La Malène, the water returns to its deep green colour. The locals prefer to use these flat-bottom boats to get around, regardless of the water level.
Boatmen provide this tourist service today, but before it was provided by people living along the river. The boats were used for fishing or collecting vegetables. Goats and sheep also used to cross.
Ironically, the most dangerous corner of this gorge is nicknamed Le Pas de Souci, or No Worries. It's a spectacular and never-ending battle between the river and the rocks. There's just one road here, and it runs along the right bank of the river. But as yet, there's no bridge to reach the other shore, which is well inhabited. The only way to cross is by boat.
You can sit over there.
Is he good?
The boat has no motor to speed up the crossing, and the luggage and the merchandise are all winched across with the help of this small cable car.
So we've left the Samsara bank to get to the Nirvana shore. This is where we really start to enjoy things. And this is where we live.
Causse-Méjean is a hamlet of just 9 houses that clings to the mountainside, some 1,200 meters above sea level.
I'll show you the first Laser quinoa without getting too ahead of myself. I'll tell you more at the top.
A few years ago, Albin lived in Paris and worked in advertising. He gave up everything in the big city for this ecological and minimalist lifestyle.
We have these 7 varieties, and I also know that there's a Belgian quinoa.
His quinoa is grown in an old-fashioned way on these 19th century vegetable patches.
The rows are 400 meters long and 50 centimeters wide. Our predecessors laid this all out.
It's a beautiful experimental site, and that's what I like about it. It's the craziness of what's being tried here and the diversity of all the different projects.
Like an island floating in the sky, the community lives here in peace, away from the rest of the world.
We're making a little vegetable coulis with courgettes, onion and carrots, and there's a salad with loads of stuff in it.
This is all local produce and there's no meat to be seen. The menu reads like the manifesto of a global justice movement.
I just want to tell you to really savor the vinaigrette, because it was made with love, like everything that's been prepared. I think love is important. It's a sound investment.
Walking on the street, and to see every outside I want to see it.
Today, these grandiose landscapes have been ring-fenced as one of France's great natural sites.